What up, everybody? There's nobody here yet, but there will be. Guaranteed, guaranteed. Gonna show Tuna how to just sit around and chat. This is what you gotta do, Tuna. You just sit here and wait for chat, and then you say something. You already subscribed? That's nice to know. You can do it. I mean, you don't have to just hide out. Every stream that you do, if you can get one or two subscribers, I mean that's the key, right? Tonight is going to be some pork chops. I think I'm gonna do some fried potatoes. I've got some zucchini. I've got some onions. I'm gonna cook all kinds of crap. I haven't ate all day. I'm gonna get to cooking here pretty quick. I'm on East Coast time, 5:45, so figured I would just sit here and chill for a little bit. Let me see. Tell me if this sounds better. Sound's got to be way better with that in. Oh, the sound was good. How about now? I just put my earbud in. Does it sound better? Yeah, I do have a little tripod. I do carry a little tripod so I can play me some Minecraft. Well, you can turn me down. I gotta have the tripod for when I'm playing Minecraft, on the phone. I was thinking about it. Well, I didn't think about it. I could actually play Fortnite. I could play Fortnite on the phone with the controller. Easy. Your peaceful paradise. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. No peaceful paradise for me. 20 people watching tuna right now. 6-7 for Chin. Yeah. Everybody make sure and like and subscribe. Help old grandpa out. And hey, head over to, if you go to the top of my YouTube page, my daughter, Iron Tuna, we're trying to get her to 200 subs. Make sure and like and subscribe to Tuna for me. If a fart could talk, that would be you. There you go. That's right. I am a talking fart. Thank you, Cameron. It's nice of you. I appreciate it. Not a runny one though, just a puff of gas. No, not the runny one, for sure. Ooh, man. A solid one, yeah. So my AI Casey Grandpa videos are doing pretty good. My nervous TSA agent did pretty good. That's the last one I just did. It got like 2,000 views. I was pretty impressed. I'm having a brain fart here. What's the very last one I did? I can't remember. Oh, Cameron, got that moderator on you now, buddy. Oh, the action figure. There's Big Al. Yeah, the action figure, the Casey Grandpa action figure. Man, thank you, Big Al. Yeah, that bad boy did pretty good. 2.3K. You know, that's not bad, man. Yeah, if I got to sit around in hotels, I might as well just sit here with the chat up and Oh my gosh. Big Al, what happened with the Chiefs? Well, I'll tell you what happened with the Chiefs. Freaking offensive line sucks, just like last year, and we have no pass rush. Rooster, Merry Christmas to you. A little early, but we'll take it. We have no pass rush. They're paying Chris Jones $31 million a year, and he's doing nothing, man. I mean nothing. Freaking brutal. So yeah, does anybody want a room tour? Let me get some W's in the chat if you guys want to see this upgraded room I got. This is pretty nice. Got to get a few W's in the chat before we do it, though. Not just gonna give away the room tour, man. I gotta get some dubs. Oh, that's not fair, Tuna. You've already seen it. I gave you a preview. You too, Big Al. You need some new dubs in the chat, man. Let's try this blood orange hibiscus mayo. Yeah, so that's one of the advantages of being Diamond Elite. You do get some pretty nice upgrades. Hey, Jamie, how are you? All right, let me do the little tour here. Let me flip the camera around. So this is a Staybridge Suites, and I'm telling you, I love hotels that have full kitchens. Love it. So when you walk in, here's our little living room. I really love the fact they got this table. That's where I was just sitting right there. And then of course we have the master suite, TV and all that good stuff. Bathroom. And then I guess if we're gonna have some guests over, we always got to be ready with our second bedroom. So here we got a little double bed set up with the TV, another bathroom. So I mean, basically, this is an apartment, man. I could probably live in this. Set up one of them rooms as a streaming room. Streaming room in one, and I mean, if you think about it, that's really all you need. Ooh, wait a minute. I better shake this up. That blood orange hibiscus is not impressed on the first drink. Okay, it wasn't shook up. It's not too bad. Yeah, so tonight, oh man, let me tell you, everybody knows this, but beef prices are out of control. What's so crazy is how pork is still relatively expensive. So look how thick them pork chops are. 825. It's probably backwards for you guys, I guess. I don't know from because it's the front camera, but it's 826. Look how thick those are. Now, I didn't buy flour and all that. I'm just gonna fry them up kind of naked. But I didn't want to go with the breading and all that crap. Screw it. So we got that. Definitely gonna make a good salad. I got a little taste tester here. Never had this before. Strawberry champagne vinaigrette. The king of rock and roll is all shit. So this is the Walmart brand. These salad dressings are really good. But I've never tried this one. They have a jalapeno ranch, man, to die for. Oh my gosh. I've got some mixed vegetables, but I probably won't. I'll probably save them for tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna go with the potatoes, either fried potatoes or I don't know. I'm on the fence, kind of fried potatoes or baked potatoes, or I don't know. I think we're gonna go fried potatoes. I'm gonna get those working. Let me move over here. Get to doing some chopping. Yeah, the tripod's big time. I was getting beat up, which I don't blame anybody. They were watching me cook in my earlier videos, and the phone action was so bad it would have to be horrible to watch. So I did get a little tripod, which I totally love. Yeah, chopping broccoli. So we'll get these chopped up and thrown into a pan. I got some onions and a zucchini. So I think I'm gonna do like a little medley mix there, you know. But this is it, you know. This is IRL, whatever you want to call it, chatting, just seeing what chat's up to. What you need to do, Tina. You be rich in no time. You'll have more subscribers and you'll know what to do with. I mean, if people will sit around and watch an old man, they would definitely they would definitely watch you. I don't know if we have any bowl action though. That's gonna be a problemo. You always have to go to with the make do state, you know, when you're doing this stuff. And the other thing too, boy, knives are normally never really good in a hotel, let me tell you. Okay, so let me show you guys something. I don't know if you know this trick. So you got this potato like so, right? The horsey sauce is back. What's up, horsey? Hey, it's Phaedra. How you doing? Doing cooking some pork chops up, some fried potatoes. So what you want to do is you want to take just a slice off this. So what I'm saying is like this, especially when you got bad knives. Okay, so see how I flatten that out? So now when we're chopping, we got a flat surface to lay on. Oh, that's nice, not too bad. I've had way worse hotel nights than this one. And try to keep everything about spaced. You don't want them super thick or super thin. They won't cook evenly. I think I got a little gung ho with pulling out 3 potatoes, though. A lot of times, what I do too is if I cook too much, which it's hard cooking for one person. If I cook too much, I'll take something for lunch or something like that. So I do always like to soak my potatoes, get some of that get some of that starch out of there, and I like to leave the skin on personally. I mean, 1 potato, that's absolutely plenty. I'm gonna put the other ones back. Me and Big Al had some good snacks yesterday during the wonderful Chiefs loss. Had homemade pizza and some chicken nuggets. Good. All right, so I'm not in any giant rush on the cook here, so and keep in mind we are in a hotel room, so you know this is going back to what if you could, why for the same price, why not get a hotel room with a kitchen? And the other thing too is full size refrigerator. I mean that's game changer.
Who wants to live out of a mini fridge for a week, you know? Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna put in with that, my name is Andrew, and he has inspired me to start my channel. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, that's lunch action tomorrow, man. Oh, here's the other thing too. This is like my go-to lunch for work. Just so easy. I just grab me a little Lunchable, some Pringles, done. Lunch is over. But tonight we're going definitely for the big thick pork chops, man. Look how thick that is. Ooh, man, it's gonna be good, 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 good. I definitely do not need two pork chops either. That's gonna be big time overkill. Now, one thing I always do, even if I'm not bringing the air fryer and all that stuff, and a lot of times I forget, but most of the time I don't. But I always like to bring good salt and pepper and some Old Bay. So if you've never had Old Bay is a game changer. Game changer. And then, got some pepper, got some salt. And then I always like to bring some bags. Just little hotel room cooking tips there. So what I am gonna do, AP Tuna is working hard today, man, on the moderation, man. What's going on over there, Tuna? Hey, Puka. I mean, they're good in a pinch. I do make sandwiches sometimes. Last night you had 5 hot dogs. Lost girl, I have it with five dogs. Oh, the live chats are what it's all about. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is all you need to do. Then you just sit here and talk to people, and they subscribe to you. You guys make sure go to the top of the Casey Grandpa YouTube channel and make sure and subscribe to Iron Tuna. Iron Tuna is my daughter. She's doing really good streaming. She's got less than 200 subs and probably over 4,000 watch hours. That's unheard of, man. She's killing it on Stardew Valley. If you guys like Stardew Valley, you'd love to watch her streams. Minecraft, all that stuff. Yeah, these bad boys, look how thick those are, man. $8.26, 26 cents for two of them. I mean, beef is out of control. Two ribeyes are $40, over $40. I mean, if you think about it though, I mean, pork, they can grow pigs, farm pigs so much faster than a cow. See the beauty of bringing some plastic bags? Well, I didn't get steak. I got these are pork chops. It was $8.26. I know it's probably backwards, but that's an eight and a two and a six. $8.26 for two of them bad boys. Sometimes I'll cook up one for lunch. Right now, I'm not going to do that. But what we are going to do is, well, then potatoes are so. I mean, look how thick that is. That is freaking thick, man. Well, no, you do have pork steak, but pork steak is a whole different product. These are pork chops, for sure. These are pork chops. Pork steak is even cheaper, and it's really good if you marinate that. So I am going to hit this with some salt and let this do its magical work, and some pepper, and let that just grind into that for a while we chat it up. Little Old Bay. Old Bay is a game changer. Finally convinced Big Al that you get on the Old Bay train. He's sold. So this is huge. Some good salt, and just let that sit there and let that salt work its way into that meat. Really, really, really does a number on it. All right, so there you go. So that's hey Hank, what's going on? So that's ready to go. We'll just set that over to the side and let it sit out at room temperature. I personally love fried onion, so I'm gonna do a little onion and a little zucchini also. So we'll get everything all prepped up. Oh yeah, man, that pork chop looking really good, man, for sure. Really good. I mean, normally if I was gonna do a pork chop, I would probably bread it and use some panko on it. And yeah, we're just going with what we got, man. We got hotel room cooking, man. You can't. So we're gonna do some zucchini also. What do we got for bowls? Yes, we do got a little bowl here. Yeah, half the work is just doing the prep work. Get everything all set up and chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. I can't believe I pulled out 3 potatoes there in the beginning. That was kind of overkill. Sure. So that's pretty evenly sliced, I would say. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not the greatest knife skill, but could be worse. Oh, that hurt my ear. I personally love fried onions, man. Oh, fried onions and fried potatoes. Oh man. Yes, please. I just like the smell of it too, man. The smell while they're cooking is to die for. So remember, we're doing all this in a hotel room now. So that was my original mission with the channel was just to show people like, look, if you travel all the time, you don't have to eat out nonstop. I mean, Tuna will back me up on this. I can't stand to go out to eat. I mean, I'll go every now and then, but boy, they got to drag me out by my hind feet, man. Man, Tuna is just going to town over there on the. How much for one night? This hotel was pretty cheap. I mean, hotel wise, if typically if we can stay under 150 a night, we're good. I think this is like 119 or something like that. And I'm diamond platinum with IHG, so I got this upgrade to this super suite. Now here, I kind of like to go with bigger chunks of onion. So there's our setup there. So it's going to be potatoes, zucchini, and onions. Pork steak. Since we're prepping, let me get all the prep work done. Now I got to do the salad. Move these out of the way. So with the salad, I got some tomatoes and cucumbers. To me, the secret on the tomatoes, I mean, these are, two packaged together, not necessarily cheaper than buying them singly, but whatever, easier. But the secret here, the absolute secret, before you do any store bought tomatoes, is to slice them up and put freaking salt and pepper on them and let them sit. So once again, anytime you're dealing with something round like this, just cut your little bottom off like that, right? So you got something to work with, nice and flat. It's nice, not bad. I had much worse hotel knife than this one. This one's not too bad. So I'll cut them up a little bit smaller for the salad later. But I'm gonna lay these all out like so, and just hit these with be careful. Yeah, sorry guys. Let me see. Was I missing some chats here? You hate tomatoes? Oh, I love tomatoes, man. Be careful. Savannah, hi. So the key though, have you guys ever done salt on watermelon? Which I remember when I was a kid, I thought, you got to be kidding me. It makes it sweeter. So you want to use good salt though. Normally I have pink salt, but at least I have sea salt for sure. So you take the sea salt and you hit those and you just let them rest. And man, those that'll turn those into like they came off the vine. Hit them with salt and pepper, like so. So we got another tomato for tomorrow. And for sure, I love getting the mini cucumbers, man. I mean, I can eat these like candy, man. I'm his daughter. Tuna is my daughter. Yes, indeedy. So these are great, man. You don't gotta, I don't peel them or nothing. Just give them a quick rinse, chop them up, and call it good. And I don't really salt and pepper these. I just kind of, I hit that with the salad at the very end. Here, I'll just line all three of them up together. Puka says, "Be careful, Grandpa. Don't cut yourself. Be easy to do." There we go. I think. Oh yeah. Mini cucumbers are the way to go. So there we go. There's our salad prep. And it didn't make too big of a mess either. Not too, but even got a garbage disposal. How about that? Keeping the place clean. Classic dad. What's that? NGL, classic dad. Oh, not gonna lie. Well, thank you, Max. All right, there you go. So back to just a little bit of chill, and then we'll get to the cooking. Make sure and like and subscribe, everybody, if you haven't. Help Tuna out too. We're trying to get her to 200 subs. So if you're new here, if you go to my YouTube channel, her link is at the top of my YouTube page. Oh, thank you, P Burrito. Now, P, you're not new here. I thought you already subscribed. That's cool that Stream Elements is showing up. That's awesome. Stream Elements is showing up. I got gifts. Where? I'm not seeing any. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Oh, scent clapping seal. Oh, I do see it. Well, thank you. I do see that. Thank you. The Tuber 123. Okay, I clicked right on the little gift button there. Nice. Can you guys see that on the screen when I put that up? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm kind of new to the phone side of this, so and I'll tell you right now, it does help a lot. It does help a lot to have a moderator when you're doing a stream like this. So thank you for moderating, because you're right, it's hard to cook and all that. So if you got your moderator taking care of the chat for you, he keeps telling me to go live like this, so he's way better than me already. All you do is just talk. You've got plenty to talk about. Sit there and crochet, knit, whatever you do. You know. And was I in Vietnam back in '68? Let's see. In '68, I was 6 years old, so I don't think they drafted me yet. I missed the draft for Vietnam. I was in the Air Force though. I went in the Air Force in 1981. I was the F-16 crew chief for 9 years, ladies and gentlemen. Honorably discharged. Got out on my own accord. Tuna was actually born in Spain, right outside of Madrid. Her sister Mo was born in Korea. Yeah, Tuna. What do you think, Puka? Can Tuna do a live IRL chat like stream like this, Puka? You were born in Japan, Max. Well, there you go. I got out. My kids don't really remember the military life. I got out when they were still young, so you got your ass kicked as a kid. Mohammed's back. Hey, man, what's going on, Mohammed? See, Tuna. See, Puka's telling you that yeah, I think she could. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I see it at the top here. Hold on a second. Okay, 230 joules. Okay, thank you guys. This is new. This kind of jewel giving, gift giving like you can do on TikTok is new for they just kind of rolled that out. Nicholas plays. Dad wanted to make us tough. Who all are in your family? Tuna is the only one in my family in the chat here. She's my daughter. Max. Neighborhood made me tough. I personally think that everybody should have to go in the military for at least a couple years. I really do. I'm not saying I lean on my military training or whatever every day, but and I was not really like a rebel kid. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was crazy, but I wasn't really a rebel. But I think the military, I lean on like if I was an enlisted guy. Enlisted guy can't run up to the colonel and just chew him out. You had to learn mandatory respect for people with a higher rank than you. And that's all I'm saying. I think that's maybe kind of what we're missing. Yeah, I mean, it's just good discipline, I think. That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is. I mean, we're a voluntary service for a reason, right? So, all right, let me get some stuff staged out. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna these potatoes are gonna probably take the longest. See if I turn this camera around. Let's get some stovetop cooking going here. Let's see. I only have one pan here is the problem. So, all right, let's turn this. Figuring out how to turn these stoves on and off is critical. Knowing which burner to put on. Oh wait, I gotta move this so I can see the chat. Okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we got the correct burner on, so we don't burn up our tripod. Nah, the pan's all right. They had to, I didn't have one when I got here. I had to go to the front door, front desk. All right, I'm not gonna go crazy on the oil here. I think I can do these potatoes first, get them done, and just kind of sidebar them off to the side while I cook the meat. I wish I could do them both at the same time, but once again, hotel room cooking. What are you gonna do? And most of the time, these rooms will have a strainer, believe it or not. But here, old school trick. If you don't know if your grease is hot enough, flick a little water in there. Okay. 37 full blown adult. Full blown adult, man. I got grandkids older than probably most of you in the chat. Two lads 13. You guys can't see me doing this, but I'm pulling these potatoes out of the water, and then what I like to do is just pat them down with a little paper towel before I put them in there, so I don't get grease splattering everywhere. The other thing you can do too is you can just throw a little piece in there, and see when you start getting some action. What are you guys talking about? What? I did the grease trick today for Chase's chicken. You went to watch a movie and the whole neighborhood was flooded. What? That's crazy. Man, that is just not good. The biggest thing on these stoves is you got to be careful. Like I just hit the button, they tend to turn off like super quick. You got to really pay attention to You'll be sitting there cooking and the thing will just go off. Ridiculous. So the potatoes are gonna take the longest. I think what I'm gonna do is I think what I'm gonna do is fry the potatoes and then just use some butter for the onions and so I got an idea. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Gonna do the potatoes because then I'm using grease for the. Oh, wait a minute. I probably have enough room, and this is a pretty big pan. I don't have a lot of potatoes, so I'm gonna do. Yeah, I can do this all together. What am I thinking? You bought a house in Oklahoma? You miss hurricanes? What? Mohammed likes to watch Casey Grandpa when he feels lonely. Well, if I brighten up your day, then I'm doing my job, I guess. It's one way to look at it. The other thing too, just so you guys know, is you do not have to cook pork like so done to where it's shoe leather. You can actually cook pork like to a medium if you. I mean, people freak out on that, but you don't have to cook pork super hardcore like you used to when I was a kid. I still remember grease is taking a while to heat up. I still remember the first time a waitress asked me. I ordered pork chops, and she was like, "Well, how would you like that cooked?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I want it done." And that's kind of when I learned that all of the disease that we were getting from undercooked pork has been eradicated. So you can have pink in the middle pork and be fine. Most people still don't do that, but you can. It's no big deal. And this is taking forever for this to heat up. All right, I got a little pop there. Yeah, that's actually quite a few potatoes. We're going in with the meat. See if I can get you a better view here. There we go. Yeah, having this tripod's a game changer, man. Trying to do this without it is trying to do a cooking video holding the phone doesn't fly. You must have a tripod. You must have a tripod to be cooking. Yeah, I got plenty of room in this pan. What was I thinking? This is perfect. That's good. So once this is done, while that meat's resting, I'll throw the zucchini and the onions in with just some butter. And of course, let me go on the butter trick again. So this butter right here, relatively cheap, cheaper than the what is it, the Kerry Gold. But the key, say it for the millionth time, look at like that cheap butter, like Parquet or whatever. Look at the ingredients here. Pasteurized cream, milk, and salt. That's it. I challenge you. Look at that $1.69 for 6 sticks crap. They have 14 different ingredients in it or more. So always use good butter. Normally I would get unsalted, but I knew what I was cooking up here, so I definitely went with the salted butter this time. Yeah, this pan's actually good. I can pretty much get all these potatoes laying down flat with the meat in there. And it doesn't seem excessively hot. I do have the burner on high. I don't know. You probably can't hear the snap crackle on top of the. I'm actually glad that's relatively not so hot. You know what a professional cook would do, by the way, is they would brown that pork chop in the skillet, then they would put it in the oven. Bull Mastiff. Ooh, man. Lab Border Collie. I bet that dog is amazing. A Lab Border Collie. Oh, Ghost is huge. So yeah, most professional chefs they would brown this big old thick pork chop and then they would put it in the oven to finish it, which I don't have an oven to do that. I would do that myself if I was at home, probably. Well, no, I take that back. If I was at home, I'd be cooking this bad boy in the air fryer for sure. Air fryer do an amazing job on these pork chops, man. So delicious. Yeah, this is pretty good skillet management. Everything's fitting relatively well. I just got to keep my eye, like I said, on the stove and make sure it doesn't shut off on me. Yeah, no, this isn't bad. This is like a. Can you hear any of the pan noises? Hookah coming in hot with a. That's okay, Pooga. Good job, though. Good job. Keep your eye on her, Max. You're okay. You're okay. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you're doing great, Pooka. Yeah, this chop is so thick. You can see though how much it already cooked on that one side, how much it already cooked down on there. That's pretty good. Yeah, Max, you're all good, man. You're all good. Don't worry about that. You have a dog named Chop? Fried potatoes take forever to cook though. That's the only downfall to them. They're really good, but they take forever to cook. But it is what it is. Got the old dishwasher right here. Might as well keep the place clean. Not bad when you're done with dinner and the place is still clean. You know you've done a pretty good job. Marty McFly, this can't be okay. Well, sure, this is okay. Why wouldn't it be? Sure, this is okay. Nothing wrong with this. It's tall. Look at the thickness of that pork chop. I mean, that thing is so thick. Like that. So we got pork chop, fried potatoes. We're doing zucchini, fried onions with a big salad. Oh yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, you got to go pork. The price of beef is insane, but pork chop are relatively cheap. Pork steak is good. One of the things I like to do with pork steak is you can marinate that. Tuna nose, you could make it like bulgogi style or something. Give it a good marinate before you cook it up. Pork steak is super cheap. I just couldn't imagine. Yeah, Nick, I know, man. I mean, this ground beef is insane, man. Oh, you're on a carnivore diet? Man, I wish I could get on. I need to do that. I need to go on a diet so bad. I've been so bad about just eating so much junk. Every time I do it, and then when I go off it, I gain my weight back so fast. That's bummer part of it. Tough, but either way, I'm just gonna say this is not low carb or anything, but this is still better than going to McDonald's when you're on the road, you know? Hey, Priscilla, what's going on? You're using your brother's account? Yeah, I know. It's called getting old, but still, I need to exercise more. I just sit around and stream all the time nowadays. I need to go to the gym with coach or something. Like that's ever gonna happen. Yeah, so this is actually working out good. This burner's on high, but this is right about the heat setting that I would want for all of this. Boy, I sure am glad I'm cooking this meat and the potatoes at the same time. I wouldn't be eating till 10 o'clock. Am I a five-star chef? Well, I'm not a five-star chef, but I do got to say that I can cook pretty well. I think Tuna will back me up on that. I know I do a lot of barbecue. Coolest thing that I just learned, it sounds stupid, but I watched this old French chef. He made two omelets. He made a French omelet, and then he made an American style omelet. And the French omelet, like what I'd never thought of, when he poured all the egg in, he moved it around, almost kind of like scrambled. And then at the very end, he tipped the pan all the way up. So this got very thin at the top, and all the uncooked stuff was at the bottom. And then you fold that over. Oh man, that omelet was so fluffy. I'm all in on the French style omelets now, man. Oh yeah, Andrew, it was so good, man. I didn't even put anything in it. I just wanted to test the technique. Oh my gosh, it was so good. My breakfast skills are pretty good. Kind of like Big Al. I was a Big Al. Our nicknames are Truck Stop and IHOP. For 2 years, I was me and some old lady. I worked in a truck stop. It was just me and her. I was on the grill doing all the cooking, and she did the sous chef stuff. And Big Al worked at IHOP. So our nicknames are Truck Stop and IHOP. Everybody's pretty good cooks in my family. Everybody learned well. Tina's a good cook. She learned well. Sous chef's phenomenal. Mo, she can cook really good too. So I think their mom did a good job kind of teaching them up her stuff. And sous chef just makes the most amazing food. Yeah, Mo's definitely the baker. You're right for sure. But yeah, no breakfasts are my specialty. But biscuits and gravy. Oh man. And now we've got we got the griddle back. Tuna's got I gave Tuna my old griddle. I got a new one now. So the griddle cooking's pretty fun. So one thing I do like to do on this kind of stuff like this is take this and lay this up on its side for a bit. Let that fat kind of absorb some of the stuff. And you don't have to do this very long, but I absolutely do love baking though. I mean, I'm not good at it, but man, I've always thought like being a candy maker would be kind of fun. And I wish I had some tongs, which I don't. That would be amazing. I think making candy and stuff would be cool. Hey, any of you guys new to the channel, appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, but do me a favor, trying to get Tuna to 200 subs. If you go to the top of my YouTube channel, you'll see a link right to her. Let's help her get to 200. Oh, I have the sous or however you say that. That is amazing, man. I was using it all the time. I haven't used it in a long time, but like this big thick pork chop, if I did the sous on it for an hour, it is so tender. The only thing about it is it's hard to get like a nice crisp flash to it. Sous is amazing, man. I've done ribs. I think I had them in there 36 hours at one time. Some baby backs. Chatting is fun. See, Tuna? Chatting is fun. Yeah, I know. I feel for you. I couldn't imagine. I mean, just going to McDonald's nowadays. Can you imagine? Well, you can 'cause you got a family, Tuna. But I'm saying that I don't have any kids around anymore at the house. But can you imagine a family of 5 or 6 just going to McDonald's nowadays? Canned products. All right, Warlord. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I'll tell you what I really like are canned tamales, man. That's an old school favorite of mine. I love them. Okay, I got to check my fire's still on. Boy, I'm so glad I put these in at the same time. That would have been a huge blunder. What I was thinking. Got plenty of pan here. And it's the same old test here. Oh, now I can make some good cream peas out of a can of peas. Tuna knows that. One of our favorite meals is salmon patties and cream peas with mashed potatoes. That's a Casey Grandpa classic right there. I'll challenge anybody to that one, man. If you've never made salmon patties, cream peas, salmon patties from the can, and mashed potatoes with butter. Oh, just tear that up. You love trout? I'm not the biggest trout fan. I personally like crappie, like for the wild, the wild fish. I'm more of a whitefish person myself. Hmm. Charlie's trolling. Okay, fresh catfish. The thing on catfish, what's changed over the years is everything is farm raised now. So catfish does have a very, very, very clean taste nowadays. But I mean, if you just go down to the river and you pull a catfish out, it's going to kind of have a muddy. You have to be careful too when you're cleaning those. You gotta know what you're doing on catfish to make sure to get all the right stuff out of there. Okay, so our stove is still on. Oh yeah, we're getting some good sear there. Considering I haven't ate all day, you can imagine how hungry I am smelling this. I wish you could smell this. This is so good. And the other thing too on fried potatoes, I mean, it depends how you like them. You don't necessarily have to fry them up to where they're like totally brown or whatever. I mean, most people will. I do too, but I mean, you can once they're not translucent anymore, so you can't see through them anymore. They're pretty much done. It just depends on what you like. I mean, if you're gonna fry 'em, might as well fry them up to where they're golden brown, I guess. What am I saying? Who am I trying to kid? No, no, not lard, just good old canola oil. Oh, see you, Puka. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, like always. See you on the realm. Oh wait, yeah, tuna bailed on me. Yeah, we're realm's over. I'm canceling the realm. Everybody gave up. Got to get some new players on there. Yeah, I did season the pork chop. I'm cooking in a hotel room right now, Dan. So I'm kind of limited. I had salt and pepper and Old Bay. I didn't do any kind of breading on it or anything. But yeah, this is a big old pork chop. I did salt and pepper. Let it sit for 20 minutes probably before I threw it in. Yeah, no, and I'll probably overcook it too. I mean, like I said, I mean, if the right way to really do this is to sear this off and put it in the oven, you know? I mean, it's probably done. Yeah, I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna call it on that. I'm gonna let it rest because I got some more stuff to cook. So if I open it up and it's pink in the middle, then I blew it. But we're definitely going for the non-over. I don't want to overcook it. Set that off to the side. Let it rest. Potatoes are pretty much done. Yeah, for sure. That's done enough for me. I just got to prep a bowl or something to put them in. Big problem I do have is I don't really have anything to put this grease in. 40 is the new 30. Hey, let me tell you, buddy, 60 is the new 40 then. Let me tell you. Turn our heat down a little bit. All right, you guys can't see this, but I'm just pulling the potatoes up, putting them in some, and they're not super, super crispy, but that's okay. They're done enough for me, is all that matters. They probably could have went a little bit more and been a little more crispy, but who cares? All right, so we got the pork resting, we got the potatoes out. I got to figure out something where to pour this grease into. I think I'll just use this bowl for now. Definitely hot grease. So the reason I'm doing this is I'm gonna go. I've got some onions, and I'm going with butter for that. Yeah, no tomato. I'm doing a zucchini and onions. Tomatoes just going on the salad. So we get a little butter going, real butter. Like I said, this isn't no parquet. This is actual butter. I'll go ahead and just get this thrown in. Like I said, I like big onion chunks because they're gonna fall apart anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we're not gonna be stingy on the butter. So the reason I didn't really, I probably should have added some butter. I didn't even think about that at the end. But you can't really like cook a big pork chop like that in all butter because the butter will burn up. So we need to go back to high heat on this bad boy. And definitely season. Good salt, good pepper, and the Old Bay's coming next. Boy, if you guys don't know Old Bay, man, this is the money right here. Old Bay is a game changer. Love that stuff. Okay, we're still not really making a huge giant mess. Pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean, I got this pan on this thing on high, man. I'm telling you, it's not the hottest stove I've ever ran into. Let me tell you, Krabby fries. Oh yeah, you know it. There's a place out in Philly I always used to go to when I was out there all the time, and they have I can't remember the name of the place, but they have crab fries, and basically that's what they are. It's just Old Bay. Old Bay. Prepping the salad over here off camera while that's have that done and ready to go. About ready for a taste test here coming up sooner than later. Okay, good. Salad's done. Salad is done. All right, how we doing over here? Liverwurst. Never really been a big liverwurst fan. I love liver though. Chicken livers, chicken gizzards, beef liver. I'm in. But liverwurst, not really a big fan of that. Not really a big fan of liverwurst. Never been a big fan of liverwurst. Never been a big liverwurst guy. Can see though, look at our pork chop. Look at the juice coming out of that from the rest. Super important to let meat rest. Pork, beef. I don't think you gotta let chicken rest, but olive loaf. I don't know if I know olive loaf. I love olives. See how them onions is broke right apart? No reason to chop them up small. They're just gonna fall apart anyway. Oh no, this smell is so good. I love the smell of onions cooking. This pan is frustrating me though, man. This is super. It's on high. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, you can't start a big pork chop that in butter like that. You got to use oil, in my opinion. I should have used butter at the end. I kind of forgot, but the butter will burn up. So you should do oil, and then I should have thrown a bunch of butter in there and finished it. But I don't care. Fried bologna is good. I like fried bologna. Rum raisin ice cream. That sounds good. I love raisins too. Rum raisin ice cream, I could do. I'd be all in on that. And I'm getting a little frustrated on the lack of heat here. A lack of heat on the old zucchini. Come on, flip over there, brother. And once again, if I was doing this right, I'd be breading this zucchini, some panko. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe we just need a little more butter in there. Maybe that's our problem. Definitely throw some more salt on them taters that are sitting over here on the side. We're getting close to the end to the taste test. Hope you guys will hang around to see the taste test. It's coming up. And I hate these stupid trash bags where they don't give you a trash can. They just stupid. It's almost impossible to. Yeah, grilled cheese with bologna is good. I like that. I'm telling you, ramen's not bad, man. I mean, if you take ramen and you throw some hot dogs in it and an egg and don't stir the egg, that's a freaking meal right there. But it is crazy, man. Everything is just outrageously expensive. I go to Walmart. I travel all the time, so I go to Walmart. I always go to Walmart, so I know the prices. I've been seeing the price. I mean, you're talking to a guy that when I'm on the road, I go to Walmart every day to buy my food. So I'm seeing something that was $1.58 now 3 something. It's like, it's just crazy. And the beef prices, we all know they're high, but I mean, I've been going like almost every day. I mean, two ribeyes was running about not even that long ago, man. Maybe 6 months ago, two ribeyes was running about $23. Two thick ribeyes. They wanted $40 for two, same thing. So basically doubled in price in 6 months, which is absolutely ridiculous. Getting close, ladies and gentlemen, setting the table over here. Hot sauce is good, but we always get the Korean ramen. What is it, naguru or what is that called? Korean style ramen. That is the way to go. I'm not talking top ramen. Yeah, you got to get the Korean style. It's worth it, man. $5 for four of them, I think. Happy Lauder. Big Al. IHOP is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Big Al in the chat. Yeah, adding some more butter was a pretty good idea there. See, no reason to cut them onions down. I mean, they just fell apart. Just put them in as big chunks; they'll fall apart anyway. Oh, the smell is so good. Yeah, you do got to watch out for sodium. That's sous chef. That's her biggest thing, man. Everything is so full of salt, man. Oh, you never even opened that ramen, Big Al. You probably never even ate it. If you had, I guess you might have had it over at our house before, I guess. But yeah, the Korean ramen is the way to go. It makes top ramen look like a chump. Starboy coming in hot. We're gonna die. Max says we're gonna die. Well, the AI, what is it? The A13 monster alien ship coming for us, right? It's behind the sun. Yeah, Korean ramen is the way to go. Highly advised. If you've never had it, go in the international aisle and find it. It is worth every penny. Bigger noodles, seriously good spice package. Hotel room cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Do not have to go out to eat if you're on the road. If you just now, this take a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that's why I haven't done a lot of cooking videos lately, man. I come home and I'm so tired and stuff. But I actually like doing the lives better because if I do cut together like I try to keep the cooking videos down to I travel for work, man. If I do like this whole long cook and then edit this all together and do a 5 minute, keep the video at minutes, I get hardly no views. I stream like this, a live stream, get a lot of views. People sub. Appreciate you guys for subbing to me and to Iron Tuna. You can get the tunas. Let's help get Tuna up to 200 subs over there. To go to the top of the Casey Grandpa YouTube channel, and you'll see a link right to Tuna's page. Great Stardew player. We do a lot of streaming. We do a lot of Minecraft streaming, Stardew Valley, Fortnite. I started the channel just doing this, doing hotel room cooking. I've got over 1,000 videos, guys, on my YouTube channel. There you go, Tuna. I've got over 1,000 videos on this YouTube channel, if you can believe that. It's just insane. And I've got playlists. So if you want to go back and watch some of my old cooking videos, there's plenty of them there, man. Go help yourself. There's tons of them. I've got over 100 cooking videos, real videos that I edited. And you know what I mean? The real deal. The real deal. Ooh. All right. That stuff's done. It's done enough. That stuff is done enough. Now, what I think I'm going to do is since I got this action going on here with this butter, pork chop real quick in that butter, like I should have done to begin with. Just a little quick flash. Nothing major. And we could cut into this, and this could be totally raw in the middle. I don't know. I'm taking a big gamble here on my skill. Be pretty depressing to. Oh wait, I forgot to tell everybody what we got for dessert too. Though, look at this. Better good salted caramel oat milk. Oh, Better Goods. That's a Walmart brand. Yeah, hard for me to get the chat all the time. I appreciate you covering me, Tuna. It's awesome. That's it. It's time to plate. And that's coming right out of there, right out, right into the man. That felt overly done. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. And there you go. Final product. I threw a few little oranges, a little orange on there. So that's it. We're ready for the taste test. We got to get the tripod all situated here and find our best view here. Let me make sure I got this off the burner here. All right, the time has come. This is exciting, man. I'm excited. So, like I said, this I've never had this strawberry champagne vinaigrette dressing. We're just gonna go all in on it because that's all we have. So we have to use it regardless if we like it or not. Oh, my tripod's falling apart on me. Oat milk is tasty. All right, we have to the very and I can't get it really better. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I can. Let me back this up. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is it. I'm going for the pork chop first. We're gonna see if this bad boy's done or not. And remember, I just kind of did the field test, pulled it off, and let it set. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, this may look worse on the camera than you're seeing it, or than I'm seeing it live. But do you see how it's a little bit hard to see? That's a little bit pink. That's okay on pork. You do not have to cook pork like shoe leather. I got plastic on there. You do not, I repeat, do not have to cook pork until it's so well done that you can't even chew it. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling you, I'm so glad I pulled that and let it rest. If I would have kept going just a little bit more, it would have been overdone. And that's what's nice about being able to do that, to brown that up and put it in the oven, because it's a lot easier, especially if you got a little temperature probe or something. At home, I got the auto. I mean, I just use my finger. I mean, I've cooked thousands of steaks. Mm, 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 mm. I can't even begin to tell you how good that is. That is so delicious and cooked absolutely perfect. I left my water in the deal too long, and now it's freezing over. Well, it's the whole deal of people back in the old days. You did have to cook pork. I mean, hardcore, but they fixed that problem. The way they manufacture pork nowadays. I mean, I wish the camera showed it better. This is absolutely so perfect. I can see it in the screen. It's not as pink as you see it there live, but it does have just the slightest, tiniest little bit of pink. I was going to taste test something else, but this is so good. I got to go back in for another bite. I don't need any sauce, nothing. Mm. Yeah, sorry if I'm missing your guys' chat. Tuna take care of me there. This is my go-to also. The mayo. Oh, Max, it's all good, man. That's what's fun about the streaming and stuff, getting the community going. Catfish nuggets are good. Yeah, you can get catfish everywhere. Like I said, they're all farm raised now. All right, everybody knows what a potato tastes like, but let's give her a run. So good. A little zucchini and onion. Mm. The flavors are mixing so well here. Everything's seasoned, got the salt and pepper, got the Old Bay. All right, let's go for the salad. Big test here. Our strawberry champagne vinaigrette dressing. I sure hope it's good. Yeah, I made everything you see here in my hotel room. Just got done cooking it. Mm. Yeah, yeah, I made the salad. Okay, not gonna lie, not the greatest salad dressing I ever had, but much rather have a ranch or something like that. And this does have a lot of carbs in it, a lot of sugar too. Not the greatest. Is it horrible? No, it's not horrible by any means. Would I buy it again? Probably not. And I wouldn't have bought it if they would have had the jalapeno ranch better goods. That is the money one right there. Jalapeno ranch. If you see that in Walmart, better goods, pick it up. It's so good. little cracked pepper on there. It's not bad. It's not horrible. But if it was lower in sugar and all that, and lower in carbs, I'd say it's good. But to have that many carbs in it and that much sugar, no go. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Mm-mm-mm. The star of the show is right here. That is the money maker, man. I'm gonna take a monster bite of that. Mm. Mm-mm, 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 mm. I tried the low carb keto for a long time. It just, man, it is delicious, Cardi. This is pork. This is a pork chop with fried potatoes, um, zucchini, onions, all cooked in the hotel room. Very, very, very good. Bad dragon. It's awesome. You biked 500 miles from Yellowstone? Wow. In 12 days. Yeah. Tuna's better half coach. He's a bikeaholic, man. You guys would get along good. Tuna too, but man, coach just pork and chicken high in omega 6, which causes inflammation. I believe that. The problem, JG, that we've been talking about is beef is so freaking high right now. If I was trying to feed a family all the time, I couldn't afford anything else other than chicken or beef or chicken or pork. Beef is insanely priced right now. Mm, 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 mm. Gaming, probably Thursday night. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up, finish this meal, but oh, the pork chop Nick was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Delicious. I'm gonna wrap this one up, finish this meal up and clean up, and I'm on East Coast time and probably get ready for bed, even though it's super early still. But so yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure and let's help Tuna out, get to 200 subs. Go to the top of my YouTube page, hit the like on her, or hit the sub button for her. Feels way later with the time change. Yeah, no kidding. All right, you guys. Hey, yeah, there's Tuna's link. Make sure and like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a hotel room cooking live stream. You know what I'm trying to say. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.